Hello, Hypocrite Nation! Today I'm going to be talking about how I got my hands on this book, which is a newly released book by Robert Buchiro. If you don't know, this is the same author as the Husky and his White Cat Shizun. The same author as them. This is only the first volume because this was just newly released somewhere around April this year. So this is just the first volume. So I'm waiting for a second. I'm too impatient. Please release it now. this I just I long story short, if you guys want to know how I found this bad boy, is that we were going to get supplies for the next school. Actually, just 2 days is going to be my school now. So yeah, Monday is going to be my school. Okay, so basically I just got my hands on this beautiful book that's only like one volume, and it's made by the same author as the, you already guessed it, Husky and White Cheese or whatever, blah blah blah. I looked it up and I realized it was just newly released, and it has a very interesting premise, and I heard there's spicy stuff going on it, and yeah, I kind of just randomly found it in the bookshelves that are filled with anime, mangas, and BL novels. Holy shit, I was actually blessed. But the only problem is I was about to literally buy the, Modao Zushi, but I couldn't because it's a messy chapter. I couldn't. I'd rather read the novel first than the manhwa version, but okay. So I decided to read this because it's the only one that's not part two. Because half of the shelves is literally part two. I'm looking for the part one, but I can't. I was talking about volume one or volume two, whatever. And when I saw this, I realized that this has to be new because I've never heard of this before, and it actually was. So I decided to buy it to check it out, so I won't be left behind from the fandom who is going to make this huge in a few months or a few years. Because yes, actually the premise was quite interesting because it's almost like lovers to enemies and then enemies to lovers again. It's a pretty interesting trope. I just randomly found this in the bookshelf, and yeah, I decided to buy it. That shit cost me 1,000. I'm literally begging my mama to use my money instead of hers because that's just gonna be a waste of money. I feel like I should have used mine. You know what? Whatever. As long as she used my money instead of her money, as I will pay her back because paying using my own money is way better. And I saw the synopsis and it was quite interesting. I decided to buy it. That shit cost me a lot. Okay, so I will review this after reading this long, not long, more like thick ass page book. Thick ass page book. It's gonna take me almost like a day if I'm like far too. I'm a lazy reader myself. I read lazy as hell. So yeah, there's some cases that I would literally just read this till 5 pages, and then I have to wait for like 5 years until I read the entire book. So yeah, um, I could be a lazy reader. It's gonna take me like a while to read this because I casually just stop reading after 5 pages. So yeah, I'm going to review this after reading it. So stay tuned for my review, y'all. And by the way, before I leave the citizens of Hypocrite Nation, can you all can y'all tell me which one among these two is Mochi and Gumang? Please tell me. I actually already made a guess that this this hoe right here. This is my first guess. This is Gumong and this is Mochi. But when I look even closer, this man does not have a sword. He could be the genius instead. But if you don't know, he was like the genius of the military of his side until he betrayed, until he betrayed them. So yeah, this could be the Gumong or something. And this is Mochi. I actually changed it. So yeah, please help me with the guess of these two because I can't really tell who is Gumong and Mushi here. And by the way, who the fuck is, oh what?